Saturday, March 7. It's time for News Not So Serious. Hi, I'm Blueberry Paul, and this is the first video of News Not So Serious. Let's start with the first News Not So Serious. So, have you ever seen a pit bull? Yes, of course, but weighing 175 pounds, maybe that usual. It's very unusual because let's see the dog. So Hulk, as you can see on the picture, is a pit bull and lives with his owners, Marilyn and Lisa Grennan in New Hampshire. And on the photograph you can see their 3-year-old son, Jordan. So Hulk is a pit bull, has only 18 months old and weighs, as I mentioned, 175 pounds. Despite his size, Hulk is a sweet family dog, a best friend to their son, as I said. As you can see on the website ABC News, he's really nice, and it is considered, as you can see, Incredible Hulk. In this material we can see how big he is, and that he is very friendly, and it's considered the biggest dog ever, the biggest pit bull ever. So that would be the news from ABC News. Yeah, that was a really incredible dog. We have the biggest dog, so maybe let's compare it with the smallest dog. The smallest dog, some of Polish televisions, TVN24, went on research and find out that the smallest dog lives in Poland. It's a puppy, and his name is Tudi. This is Tudi. Tudi has 3 months, and has 6 centimeters high and weighs 300 grams. It weighs the same as an orange. It isn't known that he will grow up or not. Now it's that small like this. It's small like this. The photograph is on the Instagram of the TVN24, and it's considered the smallest puppy in the world, and for sure in Poland. His owner, Łukasz from Wrocław, wants him to be in the next Guinness World Record book. So that will be Tudi. Let's leave the animals for a while, and right now it's time for the best city to live in. So every year's report was made by Mercer Consulting, and it was published, and they searched through 230 cities, and they picked 5 from them which they think are the best cities to live in. I found this information on Polish Radio Z, and on the 5th place, Vancouver in Canada, and it is said that it's one of the biggest cities in Canada, and has offer for visitors, for tourists, and is often visited by them. It has really nice harbor. On the 4th place, München in Germany. In München are located the biggest German banks, and is an industrial and financial center, and also has technology companies including Siemens and car factory BMW. On the 3rd place, Auckland in New Zealand. It's one of the most beautiful cities in New Zealand, and there are a lot of museums, a lot of art galleries from 19th century, and it's also a very nice place for tourists. On the second place, Zurich in Switzerland. In Zurich there are located the most famous world banks in the financial center, and also there are a lot of offers for tourists, has good education, and is a really safe city, as their report says. On the first place, 6 years in a row, Vienna in Austria. It has rich cultural offer, good Medicare, and low paying rent for flats, and it's on the first place for the sixth time in a row. At the end, I think the most unusual thing of this week's news is one photo. There is a woodpecker, there is a weasel, but what the weasel is doing on that woodpecker? It's riding, it's a ride, it's a flight, oh, I don't know. As we can see on the side of BBC News, let's see, weasel photographed riding on a woodpecker's back. So that is the photograph. Weasel riding a woodpecker, and was photographed by Martin LeMay from Essex. He took the photo in County Park in East London, and some of the biologists couldn't believe it, what the weasel was doing on the woodpecker, but some of them can say that the photo is not Photoshop, and it's true. The weasel wanted, I think not a ride, but wanted to eat this beautiful and wonderful, gentle woodpecker. And as it was very popular this week, so here are some hilarious memes I found on justjared.com, and you can see Ariana Grande hiding from the woodpecker, riding on which is that weasel. You can see John Travolta kissing the weasel on the woodpecker. Here is another John Travolta riding a woodpecker. Miley Cyrus riding this too. Gandalf from The Lord of the Rings, and Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, and Russia's President Vladimir Putin. So it was very popular theme on this week. That will be all what I prepared for today. See you next Saturday on another episode of News Not So Serious. I'm Blueberry Poe, and these were News Not So Serious. See you next time.